If you've been looking for a larger home here in Spokane, especially up on 5 Mile, this one might actually check more boxes than you expect. Not just because of the size, but because of how the layout lives and the kind of lifestyle you get in this amazing 5 Mile area. Today, we're walking through a 6-bedroom home with over 4,000 square feet. And I'll also give you a feel for why so many buyers are focusing on this 5 Mile area of Spokane right now. As we step inside this amazing home, take a second here. Can you feel right away how open this space is? You're not walking into something tight or closed off. It immediately feels comfortable and easy to move through. And this is one of those things that doesn't always come across in photos. But trust me, you notice it instantly here in person. This main living space is really where the home starts to come together. You've got great natural light, amazing ceiling height, and enough space to actually use this home the way that you want. You know, whether that's a large sectional over there, or multiple seating areas here, or keeping things more open and minimal, you can do whatever you like. This home doesn't force you into one layout, and that flexibility, it really matters. One thing I always tell buyers here, don't just look at how a space looks. Think about how you actually live in it day to day. Where would your furniture go? How would you move through it? That's what really determines whether a home works long term. Moving into the kitchen, this is really where the heart of the home is. You've got solid counter space, good cabinet storage, and a layout that actually works if you cook regularly. And something that stands out here is how connected the kitchen is to the rest of the living space. You're not isolated. You're still part of everything happening around you. Whether that's family time, hosting, or just everyday life, this layout supports it. And again, functionality over just appearance. That's what really matters when choosing your next home. Now, as we take a look at this adjacent wing of this amazing home, let's talk about 5 Mile for a minute. Because this is one of the most sought after areas in Spokane right now, especially for buyers looking for space and a quieter environment. You're elevated a bit up here, which gives you more of a residential feel, less traffic, and typically more room between homes. But at the same time, you're still just a short drive away to everything you need in downtown Spokane. Shopping, amazing restaurants, daily essentials. It's all close by. You just don't feel like you're in the middle of it up here on the 5 Mile Prairie. And that balance is exactly why so many relocation buyers end up choosing this amazing 5 Mile area. Now, with 6 bedrooms, this is where the flexibility really opens up. You're not just thinking sleeping spaces, you're thinking home offices, guest rooms, workout rooms, or even a creative space. Especially now with more people working from home and having extra room like this is a huge advantage. And as we move through these areas, each one gives you options depending on, whatever your family's needs are. And then you have this amazing 3-car, 0-entry garage. That's something to think about when moving to the Spokane area. Several months of the year, we have winter, and a home with a garage with easy access to a low slope driveway is exactly what you're looking for. And this really ties into why people are moving to Spokane right now. You're getting a lot more space for a way better value, and just that different pace of life. You're going to have access to outdoor recreation, hiking, lakes, amazing skiing on Mount Spokane, or even close by in Idaho. But there's still a city here that's easy to get around and live in. And areas like 5 Mile, they really highlight that work-life balance that you're looking for. When you look at a home like this, over 4,000 square feet, in a neighborhood like this, compared to other markets, especially on the West Coast, you're getting a lot of value here. And that's why Spokane continues to draw attention. Now, stepping into the primary suite here, this is where the home really starts to feel like your own private space. You've got a great amount of room here, not just for a bed, but for a full setup, nightstands, dressers, even a sitting area if you wanted it. And what really stands out is how open and comfortable it feels, especially once you open up the windows and let that natural light come in. It's bright, but it feels calm and private, which is exactly what you want in a primary bedroom suite. And as we move into the bathroom here, this is where you really start to see the added level of comfort and functionality. You've got a jetted soaking tub here, perfect for unwinding at the end of the day, along with a fully tiled walk-in shower that gives you more upgrades and that spa-like feel. And the dual sinks gives you plenty of space to get ready when feeling crowded in the morning, and everything is laid out in a way that just makes sense for everyday use. It's clean, it's functional, and designed to be comfortable long term. And one of the biggest advantages here, you actually have those double walk-in closets, which is something buyers are always looking for, especially in a home of this size. Plenty of space for organization, and it helps keep everything feel open and not cluttered. And again, lots of natural light coming into all spaces of this home. Just ties everything together, and it makes the entire suite feel more open, more inviting, and just a better place to start and end your day. Now, as we continue to walk through the lower level of this home now, this is where this home really starts to open up in terms of usable, flexible space. Right away, you're greeted by this huge bonus room. And this is one of those areas that can really become whatever you just need it to be. It could be your your third living room, media space, game room, or even a full entertainment area, which is much more room than you're not normally limited to. You've got options in this home. And just off that bonus room here, you've got this large adjacent bedroom. And this one includes a walk-in closet. So whether it's for guests, family, or even a more private office setup, it's actually a really functional space. And back out into the bonus room, we get to take another look at what you could do with this open area. Like I said, it can be your next entertainment oasis. And the functionality of the hallway here makes it an easy access to the adjacent rooms in this amazing layout. And just off of the bonus room, as we head down the hallway toward the opposite side of the lower level, you'll see that more flexibility continues throughout the home. Over here, you've got 2 more oversized bedrooms, both with great square footage and plenty of room to actually use the space comfortably. One includes a standard closet, and the other features a much larger walk-in closet. And then we come across the third adjacent room right here. This space does not have egress and doesn't include a closet, but it opens up a lot of possibilities. This could make an excellent home office, or even a workout room, or even a dedicated hobby or creative space. And having something like this really separates this home from others in the areas. This can be a huge advantage depending on your lifestyle. And then down here, you've got a full third bathroom, which is exactly what you want when you have this much space on the lower level. It keeps everything functional, convenient, and easy for guests or family to use. As we take one more look through the lower level, we're gonna take a look at the lower level bedrooms just one more time so you can see how large these spaces are. There is room for beds, desks, all the kids' activities and sports gear. I don't think that you could go wrong in a space like this. Now, this bedroom, it has an amazing oversized walk-in closet. This could be extra storage. This could be, again, your office. If you wanted light into your workout area, this space has it all. And then you have this huge walk-in closet. It's really an amazing added value in a lower level of a home like this. This is where this home really separates itself from others. Now, as we go take another look through the lower level, just remember this home isn't about size, but it's about how usable all the space actually is. Whether it's additional living areas, multiple bedrooms, or flexible rooms like we just saw, it all comes together in a way that just works. And you can see the utility room has plenty of functionality and easy access to all of the utilities that are the driving energy force of this home. Now, let's head back upstairs and take a look at how everything connects together. But before that, the bonus room is where you can breathe and you can feel confident that your home has plenty of space to live, fun, play, and have all the entertainment that you're actually looking for in your home. And as we take another look back upstairs, we're gonna move through the kitchen and into that open concept living and dining space that we initially talked about. Because this is where the home really comes together. You've got that seamless flow between the kitchen, the eat-in area, and the main living room, which makes it feel connected, open, and easy to live in day to day. Whether you're cooking, hosting, or just spending time at this home, everything happens right here. And this living space, it feels comfortable, inviting, and it's centered around the fireplace, which is perfect during Spokane winters. Now, let's head out back because this is another area where this home really stands out. Stepping out here, you've got this large patio space that wraps around along the side of the home, which gives you a ton of room for outdoor seating, entertaining, or just relaxing. This is one of those spaces where you can really picture yourself spending a lot of time. Now, look at the yard. You've got a mix of green lawn and mature trees. It's not oversized, but it's very well laid out. A private fence, which makes it really easy to maintain. And one thing that really stands out, you don't have a direct neighbor right behind you, which adds a level of privacy that's getting really hard to find up here on the 5 Mile Prairie. And this is really what living on 5 Mile is all about. You get space, you get privacy, and you get a quieter environment without giving up access to everything Spokane has to offer. You're still just a short drive to shopping, lots of amazing restaurants, and all of those everyday essentials. But when you're here on 5 Mile, it feels like you've stepped away from all of that noise. And for a lot of buyers, that's exactly what they're looking for. Not just a house, but a different way of living. Spaces like this is where you start your mornings, you unwind in the evenings, and you really enjoy what Spokane living is all about. Let's take one more look out here in the backyard. This is really what ties everything together. The space, it's tons of privacy, and overall, just that 5-mile feel of comfortability. It's simple, it's usable, and it's just easy to enjoy. Look at this amazing patio. Couldn't you imagine just waking up in the morning and having your coffee here? Or coming home and having the kids play in this huge lawn? And look at that. There is no neighbor directly behind you. That is just very hard to find up here on the 5-mile prairie right now. Now, let's go take a look back inside. And heading back inside, we move right back through the main living areas of this home. Through the living room that is centered around that amazing fireplace, and into the kitchen and the eat-in dining space. This is where everything connects and flows together. You're gonna absolutely love entertaining, making your amazing chef meals right here in this kitchen with your family. And back into the entry and great room, this is where you really get a sense of how this entire home is laid out. Take a second look here as we pan around. You can see how the home is designed, with your main living space just centered right here, and the primary suite positioned off to one side, giving you that separation and privacy that you're looking for. And then on the opposite end, you have those additional upstairs bedrooms, perfectly placed for family guests or just flexible use. So as we step out front here at 1314 West Chaucer on 5 Mile, you really start to see why this location stands out. Quiet streets, well-kept homes, and that balance of space and convenience that Spokane is known for. Pair that with over 4,000 square feet, multiple living areas, and a highly functional layout, and this home becomes a home that checks all of the boxes. If this home caught your attention, don't wait. Schedule a Zoom call with us right now using the link in the description, or call us or text us directly at 509-903-5114. We'll walk you through the home, the area, and help you decide if it's the right fit. We'll talk soon. Have an amazing day.